Y'all, I've made a connection. You know how Taurus uh, rules the mouth, the neck? Well, Aries is the head, Taurus is the neck, stuff like that. That's it after Taurus. Gemini. I wonder. So, I guess Gemini is... No, Taurus must be the neck and shoulders, or the neck and like front part. Because Gemini is before Cancer, and Cancer rules the breast, chest, heart area space, or whatever. Or, well, maybe not the heart, but the chest, the breasts, like the mothering part, womb. I think Leo rules the heart, the shoulders, upper back. But that's besides the point. The point is, I'm sitting here, I was wrecking my brain, sitting here thinking like, dang, why does it seem like Scorpio risings, it doesn't matter, male or female, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not into females like that, but, you know, growing up, having female friends, having girlfriends, it's like anybody who was Scorpio rising, they wasn't really into giving that stuff, right? They wasn't into doing all of that. And I was just like, what the fudge is wrong with you? You know, like, I just couldn't understand it. But as a Taurus rising, I'm starting to kind of understand it now. Not sure where I left off at, but I was just like, oh, Taurus rules the mouth and Scorpio rules the other mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, like, upper mouth is Taurus, lower mouth is Scorpio. It's light side, dark side. You get what I'm saying? Okay? For those who know, you know, and you get it. But yeah, so I was like, it's starting to make sense now. They don't really like to use their mouth when it comes to sexualizations and things like that, because that's not where, you know, like, they're not there with it. They're down there with it, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know many Scorpio risings that will say, no, don't put your mouth on my nether regions. Don't do that. All right? Me, a Taurus rising, I've said that before. Like, wait a minute. Let me examine your mouth before you put that thing anywhere on me. Period. All right? I can clean my upper mouth easier than cleaning my lower mouth, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I don't know. And anything that goes down into the esophagus in your stomach, the acid burns it all up. Anything that goes up into your womb, that ish is fermenting and cultivating and doing whatever the fudge it wants to do up in there. All right? We don't play those games over here. So, be a little more like Little Kim, Scorpio risings, and get to doing the do here instead. Just a little bit more. That's what, listen, I'm not even going to give all of my information, but the last person I was with, I had to break up with him for that. All right? All right? When I was younger, I used to have to tell people, like, I'm not letting you just put your mouth on me. No. And then people were, like, using that as a way to like kind of try to get me to do what they wanted me to do, and I didn't like that because it felt really controlling. So I was like, no. How about I date people, or get to know guys on that level that are not so into that. Worst freaking mistake, not of my life, just of my dating life. Worst mistake of my dating life ever. Start doing this instead. Okay. Toodles.